Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today's video is going to be my September favorites. I have only favorites this month. I don't have any fails, so that's good. It's a good thing. It's feeling very fall in here today. I recently decorated my background just a little bit for fall. I got a little sparkly pumpkin there, and it actually does light up. I thought it was going to light up just like a normal light, but it's actually... I'll just show you. If you are sensitive to flashing lights, you may want to look away, but I'm just going to show. It flashes all different colors. Heidi, what you doing? Oh, she's gonna play with the other fall decoration, I guess. But yeah, it flashes all different colors, which is cute, but I just feel like that might be a little bit distracting. I don't know. What do you guys think? So yeah, I am going to keep it off, but it's still cute anyway, even just off. It's still just a cute sparkly pumpkin, so. And I got that from Dollar Tree, along with the other thing that Heidi just pulled down, but this is just a little owl. And I think it's actually meant to be an ornament because it has a little string on it. I don't really know like what, unless you have a fall tree, like a fall Christmas tree, maybe, but yeah, I kind of just set it right there. It kind of leans because it doesn't stand up very well, but anyway, sorry to get sidetracked. Let's get into the favorites. Honestly, just kind of a handful of favorites this month, but we'll start with one of the things I have on my lips. So I've been wearing this lip liner nonstop. It's like a $3 lip liner from Jordana, one of my favorite brands. This is their Draw the Line lip liner in Rockin' Rose. They also have a lip liner in very similar packaging called the Easy Liner, and that's like their old lip liner, and they do have the shade Rockin' Rose in that one as well. This one is just like $1 more. I don't really feel like there's a difference. One person did show me that the ingredients are slightly different, so I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I guess if you want to save $1, get the Easy Liner. But this is the one that they had in my local Walgreens, so it's just the one that I picked up. But this is such a beautiful, just kind of dusty, brownish rose. A lot of browns I find kind of tricky to pull off, especially when they pull a little bit orange, but this one is definitely more of a cooler, kind of rosy brown. That's what I've been wearing along with my red apple lipstick in Beachside that I've been panning. That's the combination I'm wearing right now. I've been wearing that combination almost every day unless I'm going for like a more bold lip color. But anytime I'm wearing a nude lip, it's been that combination. I also love just filling in my lips with this liner on its own. I think that looks beautiful as well. This has quickly become my most used lip liners, and I feel like this is something that I could use up without even having to put it in a project pan. I'm loving the Marcelle Volum'xtension Electric Mascara. Marcelle is a Canadian brand. You can't get them very easily in the States, although I did find out that you can order straight from their website, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I kind of want to try some more from them. I really wasn't expecting much from this mascara, to be honest. This was sent to me by my friend Jess when we did our swap collab, and when I saw the brush, I was like, okay, you know, it's kind of a standard brush. Doesn't look too exciting, but it gives great length, great volume. It's not super clumpy, it doesn't smudge. All the things that I want in a mascara, I feel like this does for me. So really loving this. I had never heard of this before. I'd heard of the brand, but I had never seen anyone talking about this mascara, and I just think it's fantastic. Whether you live in Canada and this is, you know, a really accessible brand to you, or if you just want to try kind of a different brand and you're wanting to place an order on their website, I would highly recommend this one. Another thing I've been loving is this Uoma Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Duo Stick in the shade White Pearl. I feel like I've talked about this in my last like 3 videos, but you're gonna hear about it again. So it's a dual-ended contour and highlight stick. Really, really creamy and just the perfect contour shade. This is the lightest shade that it comes in, but I think it comes in like 5 or 6 shades, and it does go really, really deep. This is full price. It's like $40. Now keep in mind, you're getting kind of 2 for the price of 1 here. How much product do you get? With the highlighter, you get 5 grams, and with the sculptor, you get 6 grams. So compared to a much cheaper drugstore option, the Jordana contour stick comes with 6.5 grams. So you're getting almost the same amount just with the contour in here, but you're getting 2 different products. So I think it is a really good value, and the formula is so nice that I do think that it's worth the price. Now, I actually got it on sale. It was on sale for like $10. So, you know, if you want to wait for a sale, you can do that. But I also think it's worth the higher price tag for sure. 2 eyeshadow palettes, one is new, one is old. The one I'm wearing on my eyes right now is Subculture. This is my 1 month 1 palette for September, and I've been having a blast with this palette. You can't even buy this anymore, but I just wanted to share it as an old favorite. You might be able to buy it from like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or maybe online occasionally, but it is much harder to get your hands on nowadays. Some of the mattes, especially the deeper mattes in here, are definitely kind of tricky to work with. You kind of have to go into it ready to treat some of the shades a little bit differently than you would treat other eyeshadows. But with that said, I love the color story so much that it's okay with me, and I don't know, I'm always up for a challenge. I feel like working with this palette has helped me to kind of maybe improve my eyeshadow skills a little bit. I don't know. It's just a fun palette and great for, I think, the late summer, early fall period. I used a lot of these kind of brighter shades in earlier September, but now that we're getting into like real fall, I've been digging into some of those deeper shades a lot more. Today I actually did this look in my hot takes video, responding to your hot takes, so that should already be up, so I will link that below if you want to see how it all came together. But I'm wearing Destiny all over my lid topped with Electric, and then I have Axis in my outer corner, Untamed and Axis on my lower lash line, and Dawn kind of as my transition shade. So yeah, just a reminder, if you have this palette, now is a great time to pull it out and play with it. And just kind of have some fun, you know? Sometimes some of the looks I do with this palette I don't like at all, but other ones I love, so it's just kind of, it's just a fun challenge. And then the new palette I've been loving is the Stone Vibes palette from Urban Decay. I just am such a big fan of the shimmers in here. I love the just really beautiful, glimmery, wet look that those glittery metallic shades give you. I did a 3 looks 1 palette with this, and I gave my like full review in my last speed reviews video, so I will link those below if you want to hear more in-depth thoughts on this. But I've just been loving this palette. I feel like it's a little overpriced. Some people have said that they wish that they would have left the brush out and made it a little bit cheaper, and I agree with that for sure, because the shimmers, you need to apply those with your fingers anyway. They really don't pick up on a brush. So if they would have just left the brush out, I would have been happy, and I feel like $42 to $45 would have been a little bit of a more fair price for this. But then again, the packaging is so beautiful that I feel like maybe you're paying a little bit just for the packaging too, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. But I'm loving this palette. Keep in mind, it is limited edition, which means it will be going on sale at some point in the next few months, most likely. So if you really want this palette, I would say wait for a sale. I think if it were me and I had not received this in PR, that's what I would have done too. My last favorite is more of a lifestyle favorite, but it is a laundry product. These are the TruEarth Eco Strips laundry detergent. So they are kind of a plastic-free laundry detergent. I did receive these in PR, and I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite PR products that I've ever gotten. Is that weird? I love laundry. I love trying different laundry products, and I'd never tried like a zero waste or low waste laundry product like this before. So the one I've been using is the fresh linen scent, but they also sent me a fragrance free, and then they also have a baby one that I don't have. But basically it comes in this kind of paper envelope, and there's like a perforated line where you tear them. And one of these is enough detergent for 1 load of laundry. It says for smaller loads you can do half of one of these, and for a heavily soiled load you can use 2. And it works. My clothes get clean, and it works just as well as any other laundry detergent. So I am really excited about these. This brand is not on Logical Harmony or Leaping Bunny, but I sent them my kind of cruelty-free questions, and I was satisfied with their responses. They seemed pretty transparent, and just the fact that they are so environmentally friendly made it feel like, you know, something that I really did want to test out. So if you're trying to reduce the amount of plastic in your day-to-day life, these are a great product to check out. Last but not least, I just have a couple of channel favorites that I wanted to share. So I have recently started watching Robert Welsh and James Welsh. They are twins, but they have separate channels. Robert Welsh does makeup and James does skincare, and they are so hilarious. They have kind of an intense I don't want to say intense. They seem really serious when you first start watching them, but they are so witty and just really sweet. Just the definition of like unproblematic, drama-free YouTubers. Their channels have both been really, I think, growing quite a bit this year, and they totally deserve it. I love both of them. My boyfriend and I both watch them. We love, we mainly watch YouTube at night when we're watching TV. We're normally watching YouTube or IT Crowd. That's pretty much what we watch these days. But also, IT Crowd is another favorite. I'll get into that in a second. But we love Robert's Ghost Stories and Makeup Mondays. I think it's inspired by Bailey Sarian's Murder Mystery Mondays, but he does ghost stories, and I didn't think I was gonna like it because I don't like scary things at all. But I don't know, just getting into fall and like spooky season, and the stories are, most of them are not like terrifying. Some of them are, but they're kind of nice. Like some of them make me feel hopeful almost in a weird way. I don't know. If you're into ghost things, but even if you're not, because I didn't think I was gonna like it, but if you like scary-ish things that are not too scary, definitely check out his ghost stories. But also just his makeup videos too are fantastic. He does a lot of like tips, application tips. He's a professional makeup artist, so just very knowledgeable. And then James, we actually first started watching James, and my boyfriend is getting more into just kind of learning about skincare. Like he wants to have a skincare routine, which I'm so proud. But James is really knowledgeable about skincare. I don't think he's like technically a professional esthetician or dermatologist, and he doesn't claim to be, but he's just kind of a skincare enthusiast. He loves, you know, trying different products and reviewing things and looking at ingredients and all of that. So he's great. Just such a sweet guy. Both of them are so sweet. I wish I could just meet them and hug them. And then the show favorite that I mentioned is IT Crowd, if you've never watched it. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I don't typically like workplace comedies, which is kind of what it is. Like, I don't really care about The Office, I know. Or we tried watching Superstore and I just wasn't into it. It was just, I don't know, it just wasn't that funny to me. I'm sure a bunch of people just unsubscribed. But IT Crowd is so funny. I think it came out in the early 2000s, and it's only like 6 seasons. It went by fast, but we're rewatching it now because I feel like you kind of have to watch it twice, because it was only towards the end of the series that I really started to feel attached to the main characters. And oh, they're just so cute. It's about the IT department of a big company, and they're kind of like the employees that are always overlooked. Nobody really pays attention to the IT crowd. It's just 3 of them. They work in the basement of a building, and oh, they're just so cute and so funny. I love them so much. So anyway, great show. It's on Netflix, and that is what we've been watching. Pretty much the only show we've been watching. I'm a very, like, I will find one show that I like and just watch that for a long time. Then I'll be like, okay, I guess it's time to find a new show. Those are all my favorites, some random favorites there at the end, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Everything will be listed down below if you want to check anything out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you again very soon, and hopefully I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.